we know is the first certified PM of 2023. Ganesh, Naeem, Arun, Junaid, Raman, Shahid, Sandeep, Naula, Rupat, Onkar, Nishit, Sulman, Mohit, Mati, Leo, Uram, Halim, Ghazi, Harun, Ahmad, Afla, Abu Bakr, Razan, Ikram, Philip, Tayyib, Aslan, Madhiya, Hassan, Ajay, Ikin, Gavin, Naseem, Padma, Preeti, Hassan, Vikas, Atif, Zia, Pallavi, Sajad, Zarnab, Azim, Imran, Tahir, Azad, Grace, Ajay, Ali Numar, Mafi, Mansoor, Prashant, Asma, Ki, Bhai, Fiaz, Garin, Ibrahim, Shakil, Devani, Talha, Adnan, Akmal, Azam, Bas, Mangesh, Murli, Nag, Raj, Sachin, Sujit, Chetali, Asad, Moss, Rizwan, Abbas, Shakil, Shafiq, Farita, Fanta, Kodan, Tushar, Rizwan, Matt, Abbas, Aziz, Ahmed, Sukur, Ibrahim, Rajesh, Sachin, Rais, Yasir, Michael, Makuram, Irfan, Hassan, Ijaz, Binu, Atif, Ankush, Silwan, A Love Story, Shri, Durga, Vivek, Kalyan, Sagar, Fad, Ali, Satish, Rizwan, Wad, Abis, Nazar, Yusuf, Wakash, Vinay, Vishali, Umesh, Uday, Chandala, Sunil, Sauvik, Sibai, Saurabh, Satish, Sani, Saad, Genius, Atine, Amir, Mohit, Mohan, Mohammed, Minhaj, Das, Smile, Listen, Hassan, Haseeb, Farid, Farhan, Ittisham, Dr. Jitin, Shadab, Badr, Atif, Anushpa, Amar, Amaya, Ali, Akash, Adam, Wasif, Nasir is my PMP number 597. We are ending this year with a bang. 597 PMP with 99% success record. So that was last year. Now this is this year. We already have 40 PMP in 2024. And I guess we will be getting 50 PMP before this month ends. This is something that we are really proud of. And I am really humble that we are able to get those students who has proven themselves again and again that they can get things done. So my name is Amir Ali, and my passion is that I help students to become certified PMP. If you have joined our program, you know how I make sure that every single person becomes certified PMP in the minimum possible time. And the reason for that is very straightforward. The coaching system, the system that right now we are working on, the system in which we consider human approach as the centralized approach. Instead of thinking that we are the best PMP trainers, we consider that as a human, every single person need help, and that help consists of knowing when to do the follow up and when to leave the students to their place. So this has proven the success, and I'm sure this system will keep on giving success as long as we are implementing that system. Being said that, welcome back to the coaching call. Guys, do put in the chat box that you can properly hear me, see me, my voice is okay or not. I just changed one mic, so I hope the voice is working for you. Please put in the chat box. Mhm. Hi Ghulam Nabi, hi Fareed, hi Faisal. I like this makes my heart so happy that my students, these are my students and saying, please like this video. I really appreciate that. And yeah, please do like this video. Hi Mazhar, good to have you. Kapal, Numan Osmani. Okay, I'm changing the microphone to a different. Do tell me, is the voice now better or not? I keep on checking with you guys because you can give me the better. Hi, Numan, Mati, Ibrahim. Good to have you, David, Umar, Ami, Sayed, Shalinder, Kasam, Walaikum Salam, Adnan, Adil, Abed, Akhtar, Amir. Yeah, guys, please do like this video. Anjum, Kasan, all good. Yeah, clear. Yes, all okay. Yes, Amir, very good. Thank you. The net is good. This means all clear, all set. Was not better. It's better. It was better before. I can hear loud. Okay, David, I changed one more time. Do let me know. Is it better now? Okay. So, guys, thank you very much for joining the coaching call. One of the important thing in this coaching call is that I always recommend to use the seven-step formula. I always recommend to use the seven-step formula to solve question answers. And what does this seven-step formula means, and why I actually recommend such a long step formula? And when we are solving the question answer, you may feel that, oh, I can run out of time. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But but the important thing is, but the important thing is that when you are solving question answers, when you are looking towards the question answers, when you are looking to the context of that, you are not giving real exam. Right now, this is the preparation time. In the preparation time, I want you to work hard. I want you to go into depth of that. I want you to understand them in a better and more refined form. So don't worry about the timer as per se. Slow down. And please, I request you, when you answer the question, use elimination technique. That is very, very critical. When you answer the question, use elimination technique. Because I need to see how you answer them and how you worked into that way. So, being said that, if anyone, I have started this thing and I will be needing your feedback. If anyone wants to jump in and solve question with me, this is the link. You can click the link and you can actually join the session and you can solve the question with me. Out of 10 questions that we are going to solve, few questions I'm going to give you chance, you guys, that you can solve with me, other I will solve it myself. And if you have any question regarding anything in PMP, please feel free to ask. Okay, what is the difference between political awareness and culture awareness? This question is one of the most important question, and in a way, you need to understand what political dynamics is. Political dynamics is that who has the power in between, right? Who has the power in between, and understanding how the power align into that way. For example, in an organization, sometimes people who are not even the organizational chart, they have more power. That's a political awareness. We need to understand, okay, these people have power, we need to look into that. Then the second thing is culture awareness. Culture awareness is understanding how things are done in this pattern culture, how things are done in this pattern culture. We need to look into that. That is your culture awareness. Okay, that is your culture awareness. So I hope that is clear. If anybody has any question about anything, please feel free to ask as we are moving forward. So the first question is here. Okay, Mehtab is with me. Okay, Mitab has joined us, and anyone else who wants to join the link and solve the question, I already shared the link. Hi, David, good to have you. I'll give you next questions. Okay. Anyone else who wants to join? Two people have joined, David and Metab. I will give only to first five people. Okay. So it becomes equal to everyone that it is first come, first serve. Anyone who comes first, I will only give questions to them to solve. Okay. Okay, who else is joining? Okay, so go with the question number one. Okay, question number two actually. Okay, Umair Khan has also joined. So three people are booked for next three questions. G, question is in front of you. When we will have the journey of Abdul Rahman? Tonight. Tonight you will get the journey of Abdul Rahman. I wanted to upload it, but I could not get the time to do it because I was uploading yesterday videos. I hope you guys have watched the videos, that agile video I made yesterday. Okay, you are traveling back to your home country. You know that from your past, due to Eid, there will be much crowd. Uh, you have what you cannot travel. Now, this question I have specifically put it here, and I already had discussed this question last time. I wanted to put this thing when you want to avoid the problem, even in the future. We want to look into the first thing into that way. First is always issue log. First is always issue log. I, guys, this is a critical thing when we talk about the questions. We need to look into that which document is the first document. And when we talk about the first is always issue log. Okay. So Binsi is the fourth one to join. Hi Mehtab, how are you, brother? Good? Mehtab,
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, sir. All good.
okay.
Thank you.
Let's solve the question, brother. You have the
Yes, sir.
question. Yeah, my
You work
okay.
as a Scrum Master. What will you do? You're working in state of art subject during 4 day of 3 week sprint. Client asks you that you want to add new requirement. Team is not agreeing to this as they are saying sprint backlog was agreed. Now they don't want to change anything in it. As a Scrum Master, what will you do? Option A, you will communicate to the client that it cannot be added as team is not agreeing to this requirement. B, you will accept client requirement as agile accept agile change at any time. And C says you will facilitate meeting with product owner, team and client to find out priority of the deliverable and decide according to it. And D, you will wait for the sprint to end and at end of every sprint review, you will talk to client about best scrum. So I think the best answer would be C.
Okay. The best answer would be
C. You will
C.
facilitate meeting with product owner and team.
Why is that so?
Because as a Scrum Master, we are facilitators,
Okay.
and that we will arrange a meeting with the product owner and the team.
Okay.
Because now seems there is a conflict now.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and we have to solve it
Okay. You are right.
with the meeting.
Yeah, you are right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Madhu. Uh, so that was question that we need to understand how we can get it this thing done. This is a very important concept, and we need to understand who has the power and how the things are aligned. In we can have the opinion for real for both team and product owner, but who decide change to be happen? Whose responsibility is that is an important thing. The responsibility, when we talk about the responsibility to handle any kind of change, this goes to product owner. Okay, so the product owner will have the responsibility. Next question I will solve myself, then I'll give the next after it to David. Okay, G guys, what do you think? Okay, let me do one more experiment with the mic so that become easier for this for future. Okay, you have been just hired as the project manager. Project charter has been approved. What will be your first step? Now, what is your first step when your project charter has been approved. Guys, the first thing that as a project manager you come and you do. If your charter is not approved, if your charter is not approved, okay, you do this. You review business case and align it. If your charter is not approved, okay, then this becomes one. Once this is done and your charter is approved, which is the scenario, this will review the charter. We'll review the charter. Then the next step is we'll make assumption log, and after that we'll make stakeholder list. This is a critical flow that may help you PMP exam. Okay. Hi David, how are you? Good?
Hello, sir.
Good?
Doing
Okay.
well, thank you.
David, tell me which mic is better. You are with me. So right now I'm speaking with this mic. If is it this better, or if I go with this mic, is this one better?
Can you remove your hand?
Yeah. Is this better or the
Oh,
previous?
I kind of feel like the Apple one is better, but sometimes when you're using the big one, if you're not speaking directly into it, it's not that wonderful.
The background noise is coming there. Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe other people have different ideas.
Yeah, but I can talk right now with you. Okay, so let's go with the next question. Okay, David. Now what will you do?
Okay. You are the project manager in a large construction project. You have reviewed the project charter. You are in the initiation fit process. There is a chance that some resources will leave the project. At this stage, which document will you update to document this? Project charter, stakeholder register, assumption log, and risk register. You have reviewed the project charter. So I feel like the project charter is already written. So
Mhm.
maybe I'll eliminate that. There is a chance at some resources. I feel like maybe the stakeholder register and the assumption log, maybe they aren't written yet.
Mhm.
So maybe the but I feel like risk register is probably the answer.
You see, if you look into that, we are said the question said that we are in initiation phase. What are the
Okay.
5 process group? Initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. Right, David?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are in initiation. The 3 things that happens in initiation are project charter, assumption log, and stakeholder register. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the risk register is not here. The reason I put it, you are in initiation, and what will you document at this stage is to make sure that you understand that this is not the answer.
Mm.
Okay, assumption log will have that criteria in it. That was the key point in this pattern question. Like every question is different, but when I say this 7-step formula looks where we are actually right now, and we were in initiation, and we know that risk register comes in planning.
Okay.
Make sense? Make sense, David?
Yeah, I was doing the lesson learned register today,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like it seems like my understanding of some of the logs is not that strong. Like,
It's okay. It's okay. We are in the learning phase. That is the purpose of a learning phase. As we that's why when you said that you are doing the communication questions, I requested you go and do the lesson learn for the stakeholder. Although your score was not that bad, 25 out of 37, right?
yeah, I retook the test today, and I got the same exact answer that I had gotten a few days ago. So that
Yeah,
really kind of emphasizes the
the
need to
importance
do
of
the lesson
yeah,
learn
yeah,
register, really
yeah, yeah.
review the
Mhm.
answers and figure out
Yeah.
what you don't understand and
Mm-hmm,
move
mm-hmm.
forward.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is why I will request to everyone, please, when you are solving question answers, Do the lesson learns. And even if you can make the lesson learn of this coaching call while you are doing that, that can help you. Thank you, David. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so but stakeholder register is, yeah, but that's not the problem of a stakeholder, Umar. If you look at the question, if you look at the question talked about that somebody is leaving. That's an assumption, and that can become a constraint. Stakeholder register does not document it. It has no information about it, what it has to do, right? What was the purpose of that? That is important to understand. I hope that makes sense to you. Can you help me? Iterative project management life cycle. Iterative is basically we keep on going at one thing. That is iterative. We have iterative, incremental, agile, and predictive life cycle. In iterative, we get single delivery. Designing is kind of a iterative life cycle. Okay, let's go with the next question. Next question I'll solve myself. Ooh, very important question. आबिद साहब कैसे में रजा वाई बी Okay, very good question, David. Okay, the question gave us the information that the stakeholder is resistant. Let's go to the stakeholder engagement matrix. Unaware, resistant, neutral, sportive, leading. We have this tool, stakeholder engagement matrix, that has a column that somebody is resistant, which automatically says whenever there's a resistant, he is a person of highly importance. He is a person of highly important. And for anyone to be interested, to be resistant, this is very critical concept. For somebody to be resistant, he will be interested in you. If I am against you, if I don't support you, I have to be interested in you. I have to be interested in you. For example, this year is a political year all over the world. India, Pakistan, US, elections are being happening there. Let's say the other party, the one that you are not supporting, you are resistant to them. You are interested in their progress. You do check their page. You do see that what they are doing. Right? Resistant. So resistant people, if I put in the power and trust graph, they come in the first one. In the first one. So resistant must be managed closely. If a stakeholder is resistant, keep him near to your heart. He's kind of very important stakeholder, and we need to manage him or her. Hi Bensi, how are you? Bensi, you are live now. Can you hear me, my friend? Bensi, can't hear you. But the question is saying key stakeholder. The Yusuf, yes, in the question it is not saying key stakeholder. It is saying resistant. And in the stakeholder engagement matrix, only those people go there in that matrix. Only those people are considered resistant who are important. It does not have to say key. He's resistant, so he's interested. Thank you, Numan. Vinci, are you with me? Vinci, I cannot hear you, so I'm gonna remove you for now. Check your mic. Hi, Bhaskar. How are you?
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Bhaskar. I'm still waiting for the update.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'm with you. It.
please, Bhaskar. Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
Bhaskar. What would you say?
What will be the strategy to engage that stakeholder? You are the project manager working in large petroleum company. You are in the process of identifying stakeholder. Okay. You have one stakeholder. He is very important for the project. Not managing him can make or break your project. You have find out he is resistant to the project, as this may cause removal of his team members. So first option is send him daily report. Second option, call him to see how you can make him neutral. Third, make him personally to find out the reason. Last is send your team members to talk to him. Okay. The first, I will go with the option. First is send him the daily report. I don't think this is an option. I can rule it out because
Okay.
now going coming
So
back to the
why?
second option, because he is assistant to the project means he is interested to the project, so I have to manage him very closely. So my answer will be meet him personally to find out the reason. C option.
C option. Okay. Why not call him?
Yes.
Why not call him?
No, it is all because when the stakeholder is assistant means he is very interested to in just previously you explained you have to manage him closely, and when we make a face to face communication, interactive communication, that is the best option.
Yeah, that's a very important thing. What just Bhaskar mentioned, that face-to-face communication, and when we have this thing, this is very important. Okay, that we have uh, this work. We work together. We understand. We are face to, and that is why in this coaching call, I have introduced this new thing that now you are going to also solve question with me. I don't know. You guys can give me feedback later on that do you like this thing or not, whatever it is. Right? So this is a new thing that we have worked into that and added into that thing. Okay. Thank you, Bhaskar. Okay. I'll solve the next question for you guys. See. Okay. During execution phase, a new stakeholder has been identified. So we discuss initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, control, and closing. These are the five process group. We are in execution. During execution, a new stakeholder has been identified. You identify the stakeholder. Now you have analyzed him. Okay, that's a good thing. You have analyzed him. You identify the stakeholder, you analyze him. He is important for the project. You have added him into the stakeholder register. What will you do? So understanding this thing that you have already identified him already worked into that. So we will work into that, Aslama. Please take this question. Which question to take with it? Raise a change request, raise a change request. Okay. Raise a change request, update the stakeholder. No. Okay, Osama, we need to understand this thing since in order, Venkat, why you are updating communication plan, brother? Why you are updating communication? Kasim, we cannot update any plan. We are in the execution phase. In order to update any plan, we first need to raise a change request. First, change request is raised. Then anything can be done. This is a critical thing. You cannot work into that way. Okay, Yannick, what is his power? Do you see something in the question? Why you are asking me? You have this question in the exam. How you are gonna solve it? Do you see any other information? Guys, don't get lost into that. What is that? What is this? What you have in the question? Focus on that thing. You get this question in the exam. You cannot cross question Yannick to the exam. What is his power? What will you solve here? That's the important thing. If the question says a new stakeholder is there and it is not mentioned that he is not important to the project, you will automatically assume that he's important stakeholder, right? The word stakeholder automatically says that is important to the project. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, so let's take next person to the question. So you will need a change request in the previous question. Okay. Hi Fatima, how are you? Wasim, I'm interested in this what you are
Hello.
putting. Please take this question. Okay, sister. So ready for the next
Hi, I'm
question?
fine. Yes.
Okay, let's go for that. Okay, next question. If revised risk register is answer, what to choose? We'll still go to raise a change request to update the plan, David, because whenever a stakeholder is identified, we will go follow the sequence of the stakeholder. Can you put in the chat box, David? What is the sequence of a stakeholder? Okay, Fatima, please solve this question.
Okay. What will you do next? A stakeholder was identified in project execution. You have updated project management plan. What will you do next? So the question is saying that the project is in execution phase and the new stakeholder is identified. So going one by one to the options, raise a change request to update stakeholder plan. As the plan is already updated, project management plan has all the plans, so no need of more change requests. A is eliminated. B, update communication plan. It is the same reason I'm eliminating it, because already project management plan is updated, so communication plan is already updated. It is eliminated. Going for C, update assumption log. That may be the option. And let's go to the next option, D, update stakeholder register. It is already, this was the first step actually when it was identified. Stakeholder was identified, and then the plan was changed after change request. All the steps are already being done. So the C option is more appropriate. Update assumption log
Very well
would
done.
be
You
the.
have updated the project plan. The sequence is that whenever a new stakeholder is identified, you put him into the stakeholder register, you raise a change request. Once the plan is updated, all the plans are the part of project management plan. So all the plans are updated. Now the next thing would be you will update the assumption log. Very well done. Thank you. Okay, next question, guys. Hmm. Yeah. Stakeholder prioritize a plan needs to be raise a change request. Risk register does not comes anywhere in it. Risk register does not comes anywhere in it, brother. Please give your justification in for the question. Please give your justification in the question. Question 6 in the stakeholder matrix. Yeah, it can be a avoid issue, review the first, make changes. Hmm. One of the key stakeholder is complaining that he's receiving daily report. He only need face gate report. Now this is a very important thing to understand. Okay, to answer this thing, I need your question. I need one more thing from your side. What is 4 hour of communication? What is 4 hour of communication? And guys, we are more than 70 people watching and less than 35 likes. Please like this video. And if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe it. According to the statistics, 90% people never subscribe the channel. Please, I do recommend. I have made so many things and I'm planning to go more and more, but it will be great if you can subscribe it so that you can get the things more. So yeah. Okay, what is a 4 hour of communication? Let's go to that. What is 4 hour of communication? Okay, so what do we have here? Right information at right time to right people to make right impact. R. Okay, so what basically this means is that what should be the frequency of the information? How much information detail should be given? Why the detailed information should be given? So make a rule whenever the question comes and it talks about the information in the project, right? It talks about the information in the project. You will always go to the communication management plan. That's it. It talks about that. You will straightforward go to the communication management plan. Okay. So here, if we look into the question, it will go to communication management plan. Guys, how many questions we have solved today? Anyone is counting? Anyone can tell me? B is the right answer. Okay. The question comes there about the culture and diversity. Okay, now this question is very interesting in the context that we actually need to look into that, how things are happening and what things can be done. Culture awareness and political awareness is kind of very important in your PMP exam. Okay, so culture awareness is basically understand how things are done in that pattern culture, how things are done in that culture. Political awareness, where is who has the power to make the decisions, who has the power to make decisions. You are working the project where team members, while talking to each other, don't look into their eyes. You have been working with. So now this is the things. This is basically a cultural thing. Okay, this is a cultural thing, and we need to look into that. How the culture can be worked into that way. Please understand, this is the job of the project manager to identify training needs, provide training, measure training outcomes, and keep doing that. Keep doing that same loop. Keep doing that. These loops need to be fulfilled. This loop need to be kept on going and going. Okay? B answer. G. This one will make another different question. Again, one more question that talks about how things are done in this culture. And I have highlighted this thing like this is the culture of CEOs all over the world. Like at the golf club, they worked into that way, right? This is one of the reasons I really want to learn the golf, right? This is the culture of CEOs. So we need to look into that. Culture awareness again. Why you are saying Anam, political awareness? Where politics is there, Usman Saab? Where is politics there? Where do you see politics there? Okay. No, there is no power showing up. There is no power showing up. The power is still with the same person. Where do you see that he has a power here? Nobody has a power there. It was a way how things are done there. You are moving from Dubai to China for communication. WhatsApp does not work in China. In China, you cannot even send message on WhatsApp. It's an interesting thing, right? Does not happen in future projects. The key here is future projects. For future projects, we will update lesson learn or OPA. But here we'll go for that. Umair, you got confused. Ahmed, you got confused. Vinkat, please read the question, yaar. What the question is saying. Please, please, this is my request to everybody. Never solve question with your memory. Those people who are putting B, they are doing it memory. What if issue log was answered? Still it will do. If the question says that what will you update to make sure this does not happen in future, what will you update first? If the question says David, what will you update first? What is the first thing you will update? Then issue log will be the answer. Not here. Then issue log will be the answer. I hope that makes sense. G, next one. You are working in a large project. In this project, you have to share a lot of information. So, what is the best method? Some people push since notification and things like that comes under push. It's a good answer. Some people say put in a dashboard. People can get the information themselves. It's a good answer. Interactive. Let's have a discussion with them. It's a good answer. I totally agree. That is also a great answer. Great answer, I would say. But the best answer is let's combine them all. Let's combine them all so that you can get all the information at one go. So here the answer would be D. We need to look into that the D will be the right answer for that thing. Last question, then we will solve some LinkedIn question. What do we call this report? You shared a report, you have shared only information that is required, not more, not less. You have shared a report, not about risk. So you are saying a specific report. No issue. Who is issue flexi? Put in the chat box. Who are you? Like my student, I know that my student, but I forget which one. This see, we will send a report. Work performance report will go there. You see, we want to look into that, sharing the information according to that, according to the requirement that is needed. So that becomes a different thing, entirely different dynamics. So C would be the right answer. So we need to look into that, what is there, what is not there, how we can get that thing done. Okay. So guys, before we move to the LinkedIn question, I would request you, if you have not taken the training, my batch program is starting in the month of February. And if you want to start getting pre-training, now what is pre-training? Pre-training is the training with the videos of the people who have already taken the training. You can join our program and we'll make sure that you become certified PMP. That is the first thing. And for sure, we are the best in the business. Tacit knowledge. There is two type of knowledge in PMP. One is explicit knowledge. The other is tacit knowledge. Tacit knowledge is the knowledge that can only be shared through the experience. It can only be shared in the experience how those things are worked into that. Okay, so that is kind of a thing. The tacit knowledge. For example, let me share one more thing. If I ask my students, how is my follow-up system? Now they will put it great, it's awesome. So that is something they will write it down. But in order to really get how my follow-up system is, you need to experience it. And the best way would be you call to one of my students, my certified PMPs, or talk to me, and I will explain you how that follow-up system works. That is tacit knowledge. Okay, second thing. One is that you can join our program that is starting. Second thing, a very important thing. Next Sunday, we are going to have PMP Marathon. PMP Marathon is 60 question answer session. 60 question answer session, which we will be solving. Those questions are made by certified PMPs. Certified PMPs have made those questions. They will be very important for your exam. This question answer is open for everybody, but you need to basically register for that. If you are not my student, if you are not my student, you need to register, and you will can register on this email. It will be only live session for the students, no recording, nothing. So you need to send your email when you want to do the PMP exam on this email. Okay. For my students, you don't need to register. I'll send you the link or before next Sunday. Okay. Now let's go and solve the LinkedIn question. Okay. Do we need to? Of course, Amen. Management reserves are not the part of our thing. It's like you are asking more money from the project. We need to raise a change request for management reserve. No, 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 no. This is this happens in sprint review. It's not a daily thing. It happens in sprint review. That's why backlog refinement comes under sprint review. The best fall of experience. Kaval, I'm looking forward when you become PMP, and then we will record your journey, and then you say it. Okay, let's solve some questions on LinkedIn. For those people, I daily share questions on LinkedIn, so that's very important. By the way, this is the new video series. I have started Mastery series. I uploaded the video one on YouTube. Go watch it. I will be uploading one video per week about it. Okay, you see some points from Shaheen, how she cleared the PMP. By the way, for those people who want to get the book in Pakistan, you can message me, I'll send your number. You can get the book, you can buy the book in Pakistan. In UAE, you can buy the book from my student. in Saudi, you can buy the book. For my students have those. If you are in US, Canada, India, you can buy it from Amazon. This book is like uh, this much. For those who love reading books, only 180, 90 books, straight to the thing how you want to do that thing. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Okay, what would you do there? You have noticed some team members are not working. You want to see. So here we are looking for the process. Process is always audit. We want to do the audit of the process. Okay, somebody put a question difference between requirement documentation, uh, which come requirement traceability metrics first come. What is the best course for unaware stakeholder? No, have a one-to-one meeting with him. The best course with the unaware stakeholder in, you get a one-to-one meeting with him and explain him your project. So we are also doing one EST live coaching call for people who are in EST. This drag and drop question, please do watch it if you have not watched it before. Abdul Rahman, he cleared PMP. Okay. Okay, important terminologies. Archana clearing PMP. Last week there were a bunch of PMPs with us. Okay, what would you say here? Risk. The risk may affect the schedule. You first. So here we will go and analyze the risk. That will be the first step to do for the risk. Okay. Raman cleared exam from Canada. Archana, Raman, so many people. Guys, this is a mind map of risk. Really loved it. You can download it. Okay. Okay, so we'll review the plan to see how we can work into that, what the response strategies will be. So guys, these will be the question answers for this week. For my students, we will have a coaching call on Sunday, and on Saturday we will have something important, that is mind map exercise. So stay tuned. So thank you very much. If you haven't joined our program, please join it. Get your book, start working on it. Loved working with you guys. See you next week in the next coaching call, or if you're in EST, also in EST live coaching call. If you haven't liked this, please do like it. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, because a new series that is coming, the first video which I have posted right now, three series are going on parallel. Two of them are like one of the most important thing, ECO questions, right? ECO question very critical. So let's keep moving forward, and let's get this thing done and become PMP. And when you do let me know, would love to record your journey. Bye bye. अदनान, चेतन, जिगर, जीकू, अजीत, समाज, जराट, अनूप, अकील, मोहम्मद फैसल, जयप्रकाश, मोहसिन, मफी, प्रीति, प्रिया, आजितोष, तुषार, उबैद, जीकू, सर वसीम, सर इरफान, सैयद, विष्णु, कम, मोहम्मद, वंदना, वेल कुमार, अली, अली रजा, एडविन, चंद्रा, मोहम्मद, इमरान, सर अरफात, दीपक, अदनान, अजय, बतूर, इब्राहिम, मुरली, रिजवान, सचिन, सुजीत, कॉम्पले, रिया, सैयद, फैसल, हारून खान, विनय, जावेद, सेंगर, फारिद, प्रदीप, प्रेम, अभिषेक, आमिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, मोहम्मद, सही, परिता, नबील, चित्रा, तलाश, हारिस, कांग्रेचुलेशन, मनीष, अमर, अदेरो, पलीसा, असलम, आतिफ, ग्रेस, ग्रेग, बैक, सचिन, कमाल, बशकर, रोहित, पैटिस, दीक्षित, रियाज, सौरभ, सिद्धार्था, नदीर, तारिक, वेंकट, तो हरी पसंद है, मंसूर, रेहाना, विजय, विशाल, अर्जुन, असद, इलियास, खान, कांग्रेचुलेशन, एंथनी, अरविंद, हसान, वसीम, मंगेश, राज, अकबर, परना, संकल्प, विषय, ईश्वरी, अफजाल, विवेक, हसीब, हामिद, लीश, पल्लवी, अनम, फैसल, बुरहान, हुसैन, मतीन, पांडे, सैयद, खलील, मुनीफ, हसान, गुप्ता, आशा, अजय, इकेन, पूजा, तलहा, विजय, अमजद, जॉफरी, हसन, सुजित, अमित, बीबी, राजू, पवन, उमर, मान, वेंकटेश, अहमद, गुप्ता, शीश, मैरी, शॉन, जमाल, तुलसीदास, अनान, मोहसिन, नदीम, अली, इसाम, कवैस, अजीम, मंसूर, शकील, केरिया, हसन, रियाज हुसैन, प्रदीप, मीना, आसमा, दुर्गा, शरीफ, अली अल बलूच, कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड, सलमान, सुबता, हसन, मोहसिन, मनीक, क्रिस्टोफर, जंगीर, हमास, मोहम्मद शफीक, नवीन, दरिक्सा, फियाज, प्रशांत, इलियास, धमवीर, नीजू, अब्राहम, श्रीनिवास, सुंदेला, नबील अहमद, नवीद, बिलाल, इदराली, शाजी, उबैद, बाबर, कोडी, रिजवान, इमरान, विवेक, राजीव, राव, इश्ताक, फैजान, रहील, निसार, उमर, आज, संदीप, शराज, तीनों, उसामा, कोमल, शिवानी, सलमान, आनंद,